So rumors have it that the iPhone 14 is supposed to be the biggest or maybe one of the biggest iPhone redesigns ever. We are gonna get tons of new upgrades, tons of new capabilities, but the iPhone 14 is still far away. And what we have right now is the pretty much perfected iPhone 12 in the form of iPhone 13 and 13 Pro. And the question you may be asking yourselves, well, should I get the iPhone 13, 13 Pro, 13 mini right now? Or maybe just wait for the iPhone 14 because, I just get the iPhone 13, I'm gonna regret because the 14 is gonna be such a huge upgrade. So what exactly should you do? Yeah, let's find out. But before we do, make sure to press the like button, smash the subscribe button if this video is gonna be helpful, if you're gonna enjoy. And now, to the point, please. So, iPhone 13 Pro, is it even worth in 2022? Absolutely it is. I mean, this phone has pretty much all of it. And yes, the iPhone 14 is rumored to be quite a bit of an upgrade. It's gonna bring better cameras, possibly some redesign. Well, actually, that's what we're expecting, the newer redesign, faster chip, and other features that we don't even know of. But the question is, are these features really worth waiting? Well, let's break this down. And the first thing is the design. And, well, if you want that newest design badly, then it's definitely worth waiting. I mean, iPhone 13 Pro, there is nothing wrong with that design. But the bezels are a bit thick compared to the newest Android phones, and the notch is still there. And it may be bothersome for you, the screen real estate is not as great as on other phones, and iPhone 14 is rumored to actually change that. So if you care about having the best screen to body ratio, then iPhone 14 is definitely worth waiting. But if you just want to have a premium, nice design that iPhone 13 Pro offers, then definitely that will be the case. I mean, glass plus stainless steel plus these sapphire lenses, I mean, there is really nothing to complain about unless you want that greater screen to body ratio and possibly seeing some newer design, then you should wait for iPhone 14. Other than that, 13 is gonna just be the case. Now, when it comes to the display, pretty much nothing is gonna change, because let me tell you, I've been hearing rumors that the iPhone 14, the regular models, are still not getting 120 Hz, which means that Apple is kinda still struggling to ramp up the production with the LTPO displays required for the 120 Hz. So that means that the iPhone 14 is probably gonna have 14 Pro, the same display as the 13 Pro has. It's still gonna be OLED, still 120 Hz, nothing's gonna change in that. So if you care about the screen quality, brightness, overall color accuracy, sharpness, as well as that higher refresh rate, 13 Pro is the way to go. Pretty much nothing's gonna change with the 14 Pro model. Just like nothing's gonna change with the processing power. I mean, yes, we are gonna get A16, yes, it's gonna be faster when it comes to benchmarks, but seriously, answer yourself this question. When have you been bothered by the iPhone's performance? Unless it's an iPhone 6 or 5S or 5C, whatever. But when we are talking about iPhone 10 and above, you're really not gonna struggle with the performance. And 13 Pro has plenty of performance left. It's designed to last for years. So if you care about longevity, if you care about the performance, about the updates, there is no reason to wait for the 14 Pro. iPhone 6S is still getting the newest iOS 15. So think about iPhone 13 Pro, please. And now the big one, the camera. iPhone 13 Pro got, as Apple says, the biggest camera upgrade ever. Very many things were actually upgraded. Newer, bigger lenses, more light, better performance, cinematic styles, I guess it was photographic styles and cinematic mode. On top of that, we get ProRes, we get ProRAW, multiple of camera features on that iPhone 13 Pro. And is it worth waiting? Well, if you want to have the very capable camera system, great camera system, no problems with that, then I would say no. 13 Pro is gonna definitely be a great camera and you will never complain about that. But if you wanna go for truly the best, if you wanna have higher resolution, maybe even some more camera upgrades, then definitely Apple always, just as any other manufacturer of the smartphones, they always introduce some new camera features, and iPhone 14 is supposed to get probably 8K as well as that finally upgrade from 12 megapixels. So this may be a bit of a deal. So yeah, I would say if you want better cameras, you can wait, since it probably will also get some upgrade to the front-facing camera. I would hope so. But if you just want to have a terrific camera and never worry about that, 13 Pro is definitely gonna cut it, and you won't have any problems with that whatsoever. Just like you are not gonna have any problems with the battery life, software support, speakers, and stuff like that. There's gonna be no problem with that, because let me tell you, iPhone 13 Pro, as I said, it's as close to a perfect iPhone as it gets. And with battery life, which is very important for many people, it has been greatly improved over the 12 series. So in Apple's pattern, it's not usual that they will even increase the battery life on the 14 series. If anything, they may even decrease it a little bit. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm saying that Apple has been known for the fact that they've been usually decreasing the battery capacity after the big camera upgrade. So if you just wanna have a great battery life on your iPhone, like 13 series is definitely the way to go. No problems when it comes to the battery life. These are battery champs. I wouldn't worry about it whatsoever. Just like you are future-proofed with 5G, as I said, the speakers are fantastic, the software support is gonna last forever. So again, you want that, you care about that, you're gonna have no troubles when it comes to 13 series. They are good to go for many years. One thing that you may be caring about is the port, and now with the ProRes capability, the Lightning port is just too slow, it's a bit outdated. So if you care about the port, if you care about USB-C possibly making its way to an iPhone, well, iPhone 14 would be the way to go. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, it may never happen actually, but if you expect some USB-C, if you are waiting for that, well, you gotta just wait for the iPhone 14 series, because iPhone 14 is still running the old Lightning port. I mean, for me, it's no problem. For many users, it's no problem whatsoever. But there is actually some group of people that care about that USB-C. So in that case, iPhone 14 is your hope. And there is also other thing. If you want that iPhone mini lineup, if you want to have that mini device, you gotta go with the iPhone 13, because there have been multiple rumors and leaks for many months now that the iPhone 14 mini is not happening. It's gonna be replaced by iPhone 14 Max. So if you are into mini phones, definitely go with iPhone 13. If you are into Max phones, however, and don't wanna go the Pro way, then wait for the iPhone 14. And this pretty much covers it up in every possible way. And to sum things up, to simplify it for you as much as I possibly can, well, here's the thing. You need a new smartphone. You want a very capable device, just get any smartphone for the 13. 13 Pro is gonna be tremendous stuff for you, and you are not gonna have any problems with it whatsoever. But if you are waiting for some redesign, maybe some extra camera upgrades, higher resolution, maybe that USB-C, well, these would be the reasons for you to wait for the iPhone 14. Maybe you hate the notch. Again, iPhone 14 is gonna be the way to go. The thing is, we don't know, and we are still a long time from that phone. And right now, iPhone 13, we are still struggling with chip shortage. So like these iPhones, I checked yesterday, they are still not available as they should be. So do you really think that when iPhone 14 launches, it's gonna be that easily available? It may still be months before this device actually arrives to the shelves. So I would be really cautious. And if you need a smartphone right now, the 13 Pro, like, for me, this is a perfect smartphone. I really don't need anything more. Yes, maybe some redesign would be great. Maybe some USB-C, maybe better cameras, but Jesus, like these things on 13 Pro are already so beast. Like the camera upgrade was huge. The LTPO 120Hz display is fantastic. Battery life has been improved. You are future-proofed with 5G, A15, all the updates. It solved many problems the iPhone 12 Pro had, like overheating and dimming the display, poor battery. It's all solved in the 13 lineup. And like, these devices are really as perfected as they can be for the year of 2021 and 2022, and they are really worth buying right now, especially with the situation when we have chip shortage and these smartphones are not easily available. So if you are waiting for some particular features that you don't like about iPhone 13 Pro, like notch, like Lightning port, maybe you want higher resolution cameras, then sure, you can wait. But if you are in need on a smartphone right now, definitely buy it and never regret it, because it's a terrific phone.